This video covers the G major triad, or the triad for the G major chord, or the one chord in the key of G major. G major has one sharp. It's an F sharp, and when you're going around the circle of fifths, you're at a sharp if you're going that direction, and G major follows C major. Now the notes, well, it's the one chord in G major. It's a G, a B, and a D. And we're going to use the extended position. So we're here on the right hand, we use the index and here. It's the same, it's similar to the C major, now it's G. And for the left hand, it's here to here, and we're going to use 4 and 2. And again, it's similar to C major, but now it's G. So at the beginner level, I recommend you do the tremolo exercise, one note per beat up and down, one octave. This helps to get the feeling of this arpeggio into your fingers. I don't care where you play it, wherever. You can do it 2 octaves apart if you want. Your hands don't have to be wherever. It's only going up and down 1 octave. So I'll do it here, just for fun. So it's here. Then do the actual arpeggio up and down, 1 octave, 1 note per beat. Just make sure you accent and let the wrist collapse a little bit on each note. Then for the intermediate, you do all that stuff in the beginner, plus we go 2 notes per beat at 2 octaves, and that includes the tremolo. So I'm going to pretend I've already done the 1 octave, and then the 2 octaves, it's here. And then the arpeggio, 1 octave, 1 note per beat, and then 2 octaves, 2 notes per beat. Close enough. Do this at those times when you're doing the G major scale. Take a moment to do the G major arpeggio too. Then for the advanced, we do the beginner and intermediate, although you may not need the tremolo if you've been doing it. You'll have it under your fingers by now. You do the 3 and 4 octaves, 3 and 4 notes per beat. Now here, we need to start down here. It's an octave and a half below. It's pretty low. It's here. But it's 2 octaves. 3 octaves, 4 octaves, separate, you get the idea? Then do the inversions, and that's very important. And on these inversions, we're keeping this fingering, because there are other fingerings for the inversions, but I cover those in the other videos. I don't cover them here. This, we keep this fingering. So I'm starting here, and this is G major, here. This is the fingering. So I'm here, 4th finger and 2nd. And then when I do that, you use 4th finger, and you do the same pattern. The 1, 2, 3, and 4 octaves, and the contrary motion and parallel, the whole thing. Then do second inversion. Again, keep the same fingering. So it's index finger here in middle. Here. Again, 1, 2, 3, and 4 octaves, 1, 2, 3, and 4 notes per beat, and contrary and parallel, the whole pattern here too. Because it gets really interesting when you do the inversions and you're going in contrary, because the fingers are going every which direction. They don't feel together. Once you can do it though, believe me, you will know this arpeggio. You'll be able to do it in music without even having to look at the keyboard, because you'll have it under your fingers well enough to feel it. It works very well.